The hell is going on here? What the heck is going on here? Not easy to win. Hi Lucas, what's up? Just checking out the games today before the Tuesday thing. Just figuring out what's going on here. Alright, slight advantage for whites. Standard break in the center and Nepo resigns. Wow. Yeah. Powerful performance by Kramnik so far. Swidler, and we have the standard Grunfeld. Some kind of crazy analysis here. I suspect it's all book in these guys' opening repertoire. And I see we have Kid. So Grishuk started playing Kid, which is, and Purse, right? It's great stuff. So a lot of fighting systems. Grishuk and Arkiv. Another London system. The H4, H5. Going straight for the attack, I kind of like that. Of course, Yoshiko is worse now, but probably he makes a draw. Kiriak and Kramnik. Another London. My god, you guys play. Everybody's playing London on the high level. My god, what is going on? And Kramnik plays this line. He is better. But Kiriakin probably survives. Look at those night dances. Alright, clean up your suspicious magnifying glasses. Yeah, is the title Tuesday today? Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm this is definitely not a thematic tournament. I have no idea why they all play. Oh, we have Alekine. Let's see. This is not the correct way for white to play. I remember I was analyzing this stuff with... yeah, he just fell for that trick, right? He fell for this. He fell for this Rook D3. Unbelievable. All right. Rezantsev guy is supposed to be like huge theoretician, right? All right, and Berlin. Then we have what else? We have Inrakiv Swidler. Oh, Swidler is playing Kid also. Very interesting. And. Still a draw. Can't escape. Oh, Grishuk beat Kramnik. Wow. Now that is big, guys. Okay, let's check it out. So Grishuk is basically playing like Dutch, right? Oh, nice. And in the Dutch, this knight on c3 and that pawn on a2 will be a huge problem for white, of course. Yeah, very powerful performance by Grishuk. Yeah, incredible, yeah? Absolutely incredible. Just completely outplayed Kramnik. Completely. English, not interesting. Rezantsev, Tomaszewski. Some old school Petrosian, Queen's Indian. Pretty equalish. You know, when the pieces are limited, then that space advantage doesn't do much to you. So, I suggest a between variation with Kramnik, Bishop C1. Yeah, that's why that game was #1 in my ever. That's my evergreen. Okay, yeah. Versus Kramnik is certainly that's #1. And though the second game is pretty bloody amazing as well, it did go into my list, but you can't have two games from the same match like the games of your life, right? I understand that those two games were probably the games of my life, but it's just probably too much. Oh, I like this. Guys, look at this. Bishop f3, intermezzo with a taken g7, and black is worse. Alright, but they agreed on a draw. Svidler versus Kramnik. Kramnik is playing. Ooh. So we see this system is being played. Kramnik is slightly worse, but not according to the computer, of course. I like Svidler's positional understanding. He knows that he's gonna get killed on the king side, so he immediately goes for the counter-attack in the center. And CD probably should have been played. I'm not sure about this move. Queen e5 is probably doesn't seem right. Also, taking e4 doesn't seem right at all, because you just basically opened this file for the rook and created weakness. So let's see. Probably he felt that in the endgame he can survive. And he probably did, because it's a blitz game, right? If it wasn't a blitz game, then I believe Kramnik would have made life much more difficult for Peter. Tomaszewski playing just b3 systems. Grishuk probably wins the tournament so far. Oh, he just plays king. He just played King's Indians reversed. Nice. Kramnik beats again another London system. This time we see this a4, a5, and white is doing okay, but what happens? Okay, and white is winning. So Kramnik is playing London, yeah. In his hands, this is pretty impressive. All right, so that's another validation, of course. I mean, he's been playing London for quite a while. So Kraken draws. Nepomny, she lost to Tomaszewski. This classic. Ooh, endgame. Just the endgame, right? That's interesting, actually. Yeah, this is unpleasant. This is already pretty much lost. Yeah, because rook on a7, that pawn on f7, and Tomaszewski was always very good. Was an excellent technical player, so he wins. And last rounds for today. Yeah, Knight b3 was played by Magnus. Hello. Hi, Sleep Mary. Hello, Ali. I want to start playing London. Your games really help me. Right, this game was really interesting. Can you show the game? Sorry, I was just... I'm quickly going with the games, and I need to practice some blitz before the title Tuesday. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Grishuk beats Karakin as well, yeah. In his... I have no idea what Karakin is doing. This is very passive for white. I remember I played it against Topalov, I got killed with this. Yeah, Grishuk is... I think Grishuk is right now is in the best form of his life. It's just, I get this feeling, the way he's... you know, like, everything comes together. The positional understanding, the timing. The timing in chess is also means a lot. People don't talk about the timing, but timing in chess exists, you know, and you make this timely move, timely calculate the line, timely, for example, guess the opponent's plan, and you make the correct timing with those pawn breakthroughs and the correct timing with the tactical, when you know when to enter tactical battles, right, and when you get out. And you know, timing is actually a concept in chess that is not often spoken of, but it exists. And when I'm saying when somebody is in the top of his game, you can be like basically at any time, right? But when you're in the best shape of your life, that means like once in life thing that happens. And I feel Grishuk right now, that's what he is doing. He is in the best shape of his life. And Svidler is kicking ass. He's you see, minus 0.1. It's very close to winning. Of course, of course, these guys know each other so well. Queen c5 is a draw, so black is trying to prevent white's queen from entering the game. And see, black was winning. He completely missed queen e1. This queen g1 mate, right? Minus 57, guys. Do you see it? Right? Can Grishuk win the candidates? Maybe. It's great to see famous chess on stream chat. Oh, thank you very much. So you guys see, queen e1, which would normally, the grandmasters would see like, just like that, right? And Boom, white is lost, minus 57. After queen b2, the move in the game, queen a4 ends, white is already better because black has to go and try to survive this one, right? So that's the negative side of the Blitz online tournaments, is that you don't have time to produce really high quality chess. You need time, and all these 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 20 minutes games, they're not enough. Nowhere near enough. This should be winning for white. I mean, he's got extra pawn, bishop and rook, absolutely everything. And he should be winning this game. +2 is enough. Even this is probably enough. After rook c4, so probably already unclear, yeah? b6, and this is a draw now. But you have to know how to make this draw, yeah? It's not very simple. Yeah, now it's completely draw. Alright, so that was the Play for Russia, I think, Blitz tournament that happened today. 5 minutes per game +2 second increment. Yeah. Alright, so Grishuk on the clear first. Kramnik clear second, not surprisingly. You know, Kramnik really prepared well for this, and Koryakin, of course, is a little bit rusty. Also Tomaszewski prepared really well for this tournament. These guys knew in advance what they're playing. Nepo, Svidler, and Inarkiv Ryazantsev, of course, Inarkiv and Ryazantsev, they have no chance. You know, they just, you know, they're very good, strong players, but they're way below these. Alright, so let's go and play some 3-0s. I'm gonna play in the title Tuesday. Yes, I'm gonna play, which starts in, you guys see it, in 20 minutes, right? We see a lot of all the famous guys, all the usual suspects playing, right? Kolkhoz Zarya. Oh my god. You guys know what Kolkhoz Zarya is? It's like Soviet Union back in the 1980 maybe. That's like just so freaking funny. Oh, he's gonna play at 95. I forgot about that. Yeah, there is such thing. But 95, bishop takes b5, queen b5. He can castle on queen e5, queen b7, right? That's the trick. That's the trick. You missed the trick, dude. Alright, just c4 here. And knight goes to c6. Bishop. Yeah, black is already doing probably better here. Probably better. I don't want to play f6 and I'll allow that trade. Yeah, you gotta watch for those trades. You gotta do the preferable trades. So let's play f6. King f7. Knight can go to a4 potentially. Ah. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Alright, knight b6 anyway. Knight b6 anyway. Knight a4. Let's see how he protects this pawn. And he takes, I take, right, and then knight d3, so this trade is not bad for black, actually. But if he plays like this, then I have this move, bishop d8, probably. Can I take on a3 and play knight c3? Probably not. Alright, hold on a second. Yeah, this pawn is unprotected, yeah. Alright, let's just give him this pawn. You can have this pawn. Okay. Rook e8. Alright, Mr. Kolkhoz Zarya, you're too strong. You're making perfect moves. Perfect moves. Keep this bishop out. Well, I have to play for a draw now, obviously. Alright, good luck in the... and alright, thank you very much. You see Daniel Ranch video that banned several titles players for cheating? Kolkhoz period. Kolkhoz period, that is true, guys. Kolkhoz always is ahead. Alright, I don't know, king c6. Yeah, he's playing very strong moves, this guy. He's playing very strong moves. Very strong moves. I don't know what his point is. Let's just play this. Let's just... Alright, because if I play g6, he's gonna play g5, and then he gets the square for knight. That's... I don't want to see, okay? I really don't want that to see. On the other hand, I'm very curious about this. Alright, this is a practicing game, let's do this. This is a practicing game. Let's do that. Rook e1 is the only move, probably. So let's grab that. Play b4. Probably I should play a4 here. And go for this pawn. Let's see if this pawn is unstoppable. Kolkhoz! Alright, I think I managed to trick this guy a little bit, yeah? I think I tricked this guy. King d7. Oh, you have this move. Knight d4. Mr. Kolkhoz Zarya. Yeah, this is cool. It was cool sack, right? Would you mind moving your cam a bit lower on the stream? Sure. Well, actually, let's put it here for now, right? All right, so he's, I think he's lost. I'm not sure about the, what? All right, so that pawn queens, right? So that, yeah, we tricked this guy. We tricked this guy, and Kolkhoz doesn't quite win, not today. Now, we're gonna do what we're gonna do every day, every title Tuesday. We're gonna look for suspicious characters. That is the plan. And try to play some good chess. Alright, this is actually not a bad line for black, but only if you're looking to equalize. Because, yeah, now I have to play knight e2, I think. And then there was this bishop g5, probably. Don't remember this theory. I remember something like this. And then knight f4, knight g3 maybe even. And then just take and play f4 maybe. Something like this. Not quite sure. The idea is that I get this f5, f6 rolling. Or queen b3, right? Or just to tie him up a little bit. Depends. I kind of like this knight and pawn here. I mean, if his knight is able to get to e3, then of course he's probably better even, right? But I want the attack going. I want the attack going. I want everything. b4, h3. So we're looking for some attacking chess. Definitely what the doctor prescribed today, right? The doctor, the Grandmaster Doctor recommends attacking chess today for your soul. Alright, knight g5 is coming, I guess. Alright, rook g3. Let's bring this knight to c5. Gefuchlerter. I have no idea what that means, but sounds bloody impressive. Gefuchlerter. So grab this. Actually kick this knight out. Probably attack the pawn for now. Now I can play knight e6. Because this knight is tied up to this rook. The threat is queen g6, of course. And if he plays e2, just walk, and queen f2, rook takes e2. That's the plan. So we have like 12 minutes to go. Why does Magnus play in chess.com? Can you share some random facts about living in Soviet Russia? Random facts? Random facts? It's under quarantine, guys. Everything is under quarantine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There is nothing. Nothing right now. He who feels. All right, good. He who feels. All right, so let's put the king here. So he's attacking me, I guess, counter-attacking or something. Okay. Probably t5. Okay, so he's doing pretty well then. Yeah, if he managed to get this pawn on f5, then he's doing all right. Yeah, I want to keep this knight on e6 for now. My queen, I feel that my queen should be protected. Then knight e4 is possible, maybe. Really don't want to take this guy. Really don't want to take this guy. Probably I have no choice now, yeah. The idea that he cannot really take because of d6, and this pawn is safe. And then we want to play h5, and that was the idea. I wanted to fix this bunch of pawns here before I can move my king somewhere. All right. Of course, knight f4, knight g6 would be very cheapo, but sometimes you gotta play cheapo. Gotta play cheapo. Bring the king. Bring the king. And the knight is obviously going to h4, f5. Well, still going there. I need to get those pawns. In this case, then he gives me a check, right? All right, let's grab this tank. I probably don't want to exchange the rooks. My rook is probably better. Check. Okay, not bad for an FM. Not bad. Alright, so that concludes the warm-up period, guys. Rook g3 in Soviet times. Oh, in Soviet times. Who cares, man? There is so much material on the internet about the Soviet times, about the Gorbachev, right? We just moved to the US just when Gorbachev was talking about that perestroika thing. Masterclass of technique. That was bad technique. Actually, let me look at this game. Let me see and analyze it. Let's see what I do. Profile, yeah, games. Let's see. And Andromeda taught me that there is analysis button somewhere. Thank you. You're welcome, man. All right. Where's this analysis button? Oh, there you go. Analysis board. All right, so let's go. So this is all very well known. Bishop g5. All right. So I managed to remember something. f3, bishop h5. All right, yeah, bishop, knight f4 is probably better, but I didn't like this line. You know, I didn't like going to this line, though it is considered to be better for white. Yeah. So instead, I play knight g3, and then take f4. But after taking an f4, it's probably nothing. Yeah. So yeah, probably f4 immediately is stronger, but I didn't really like this knight d5 idea or knight g4. So yeah, so that's the reason why I took on f6. Queen f6, and now f4 has to be played, and so pawn takes. Not bad, but yeah, 97, right? 97, knight going to e3, and black is okay. So that was an accurate play by me. Rook e8, not very accurate, I guess. f5, f6. Of course, check and taking this pawn, I saw that, but I wanted to attack, so that's why I played rook f3. After which, of course, black probably is okay. So rook here. Oh, queen g4 was stronger, of course. Alright, h6, rook g3, knight g5. Oh, okay. And then just rook f1, and the idea is that if queen f6, then h4. Rook wants to go to g6. And if rook e3, then you just win the pawn. But what else you can do? If rook e3, then f6. Alright, that's a huge threat. Actually, the computer says taking on g5 and f6. Yeah. Okay, so this was slightly better. Knight c5 second line, not bad. Rook e3. Take h4, knight f7, rook e1, rook e8. Queen f3. Okay, I did not see queen f3, hitting that, targeting that pawn and attacking this pawn. Slight advantage for white, right? But nothing special. t4, knight d6, rook e3. Queen c6, third line, not bad. Yeah, king h2 was bad. It's third line though, and he plays first line, right? He plays first line, queen c2, queen f5. Oh, I play first line as well. My god, this guy. He's just first line dude almost, yeah? Except this move. Yeah, h5. He had to play h5, guys. He had to play h5 and go for the structure. Do you know Eric Hansen? Check there you go. Thank you, Nicola, for your donation. So I'm going quickly over this game. You guys see, he's this guy FM, right? He's playing a lot of great moves, according to the computer. A lot of great moves. So 96 h5, correct? Because I need, as I mentioned during the game, we need to pull that structure. King f7, rook c3. Probably mistake. Should have played with my king immediately, I think. And see, now black is better, but he had to play f5 and get that king straight away to e5. That's what he had to do. I kind of was scared about that, but now he starts to play kind of inaccurately, right? Rook e7, knight e6 was of course stronger, same idea. If knight c7, then knight goes to d4, right? Knight f5, but it prevents his rook from joining. So after rook e1, knight h4, still equal. Knight f5 check, king g2, rook a1, take. Yeah, I was thinking about rook e3, but okay, this is first line. And taking on a3 is actually first line, right? I was afraid that I didn't have time to calculate in the time trouble who is getting first, but looks like I'm getting first, right? Oh, it's a draw. Wow. So this is a draw, guys, right? Tricky guy, huh? So rook d2, knight f5, take, a5, king g3, knight g8. Ooh, first line, guys. We found the first line move. I have no idea why this is the first line though, but my guess is that after this I can just play this, take, and then my queen sort of protects the square, right? So I found this knight g8, I'm very happy. And after knight d6, g5, it's a bloody draw again, but after knight f7, you see guys, he basically blundered at the very last move, right? He was playing really well until the last move, and then he just blundered here. Wow. This guy is, yes, he is a suspicious character, that's right. He beat Mark. All right. All right. So let's see what happened. Well, b5, yes, but knight c6 cannot be that bad. b5. Well, this line is considered to be okay for black. That far, that I know. I mean, it's considered to be equal in general. But he blundered bishop e6, which this guy did not see. So he looks okay so far. Well, this guy is definitely some underground title player, for sure. And rook e2. Yeah, he just blundered. You see, blundering g6, right? Which a computer would immediately show, and basically any guy would see this, right? But this is, of course, still very terrible. So this guy plays very positional chess. He knows what he's doing. He's definitely some title player. I'm not sure how strong this guy is, but he missed a lot of blunders, right? So I would think that he's okay. All right, so we are starting in less than 2 minutes. Is everybody that hard to beat suspicious? It starts in 2 minutes, guys. I have to switch my my thing here, right? All right. So we see a lot of people, Feather Master, starting. We see a lot of people starting to do transmission. I will not be talking much during this tournament because it's still, guys, Title Tuesday. Unless I lose the game. When I lose the game, that means basically the tournament is over for me, and then I'll just play for fun, right? All right. So we see Nakamura, Firoza, Dubov, Andreikin. I forgot his name. Anish Giri, Parhamov, Bortnik, of course. Likwang, American dude, Indian dude, another Indian dude, Russian dude, Russian dude. Oh, we have MFL. We have Alexeyenko. We have Tennis Master. Oh, and the game starts in less than a minute. Alright, guys, Mamidyarov, correct, yes, Mamidyarov. Yeah, I haven't seen him in playing tournaments in a long time now. Alright, hope you guys enjoy the show. And let's hope I don't play too many suspicious characters in the tournament. Ban Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. Why are they complaining about Mkhitaryan? You guys see the chat? No, you don't see the chat, right? Endgame. We love endgames. We absolutely love endgames. In this case, probably don't play c3. Probably. I mean, you can. Then he plays knight e4 maybe. No, probably not. I gotta be careful here. Development. This bishop belongs to on g7. Rainbow is. How would I know, guys? I don't know. Why would I know? Why would I know? Who asks anyway? Like, do you really want to know? Okay. F5, E4, I guess. Okay, give me a second. I need to figure out what to do. How to develop my... he probably is going to castle that way anyway, so we can probably castle here safely. Because I don't think he's going to castle alongside. Just play H6. Note F5. Not now. I need to play F5 some point, but not too early, right? Because if I play it too early, then he go E4 or something. So bishop to E7. I need that bishop on F6. Bishop B7. Okay, Queen C7. And probably... No, so he is coming with Queen G4, I guess. If I play F5. Probably F4 is a must here. 4. D8. Yeah, I gotta start playing fast a little bit. Probably rook FD8. Okay. Interesting game. Trying to prevent white queen from entering the king side was a terrible attack. Absolutely devastating attack. Probably want to play knight e5 some point. Let's keep this bishop alive. And let's get rid of this knight. I need to get rid of that knight. Not bad. You know, the thing about Spanish players, they really love to attack. They really love to attack a lot. And you gotta be careful with these guys. So let's kick this queen out first. Then we're gonna centralize our own queen. So that means queen e5. And probably bishop, well, just bishop f6 maybe for now. Protect our king, right? Make sure we don't blunder anything. Trade one pair of rooks. Actually, let's trade both pair of rooks. Then I'll have no fear of being mated anytime soon. I'm blundering queen a4, of course, so bishop f6. Okay. Wow. I did miss a queen e4 trade. Um, uh, okay. Hi guys. What? Okay. My god, if you meet a girl in 2006, you should have asked her out that time. Not wait like 14 years later. Yeah? Alright. Well, she's a well-known figure. She played the Olympiads, right, at the tournament. Yeah, I think I did. Alright. We see a Canadian dude. So that bishop on b5 is actually important as he takes away the e8 square from black. So just keep that in mind. He's doing a good job. And now we sort of entered the Spanish game, which should be okay for white. Slight advantage again because of this b5 square. This is actually a huge thing because black rook can never really go to e8. And if black plays e6 now, that pawn on a5 is wrong because you create weakness on b6. So that's how I play this stuff now, and I really like white's position here, the resulting positions. Probably queen b3 is more accurate, to be honest. Okay. So either way, rook on d8 or e8, they are coming under fire now, right? So the important thing is now not to blunder anything. So let's think of that. So let's bring this rook maybe to d1 as well. Just centralize. And if he plays this, then we are doing pretty well, I guess. Because we should probably should trade this. And this knight needs to go to f5 some point. Knight h5, probably not. Alright, so the question is, how do I bring this knight there? Yeah. How do I bring it there? Alright, let's bring the bishop back to f1 for now. You played your role. And we need to bring the knight to f5, ideally to e3. Alright, let's check his intentions. So he's happy with the draw, I guess. He is pretty happy with the draw, probably. And if I play knight h2 here, let's play knight h2 and try to play f3, knight f1, knight e3. I really need to play f3 to protect this e4 pawn. I really need that to happen. I'm not afraid of knight h5 because this trade should actually be good for me. Because if he takes, my pawn takes and then opens the f file, right? So he probably has to do something else, but then my knight goes to e3. So the only thing here is that hopefully I don't miss any tactics here, which I tend to miss quite a lot. But now we see this f file, right? Bishop c4, rook goes to f1. I don't know. Thank you for Dre. Thank you very much, man. Okay. Yeah, apologize. I don't talk much because I think this is kind of important moment, and I do need to exchange this bishop for sure. I do need to exchange this bishop. And in this case, all right, but if I take, then he takes with the pawn, I guess. That's his plan. And he has queen c5 at his disposal. All right, so let's just grab this bishop, that's fine. Because all his pawns are on the wrong colors, right? So, and we're just gonna trade stuff now. So knight f1. He's probably gonna play bishop f. Just trade stuff. And we're gonna go into the endgame. Okay. Grab. Okay. King. Well, maybe g4 first to make sure this pawn stays on h6. And now we're threading knight f5, and this pawn on h6 will be weak, right? So I have no idea what he's trying to do here, but I don't see any matrix. So let's play knight f5. Gotta be careful though a little bit, because this knight on f4, he's kind of aiming for my king, I guess. At some point, just make sure I don't blunder any nasty tactics here. c6. Okay. So I grab this pawn. Just return my knight back. Now we can trade stuff here, b3 probably. Just, you know, keep the position closed. Can take this and play knight d2. Then we need to... So he goes for this. Knight b3. You go like this. Six probably, yeah. Alright, so he managed to get a good position. Good job for this dude. It's a good choice. King g3 probably. Alright, let's offer a draw. Because there is no way you can win this. At least I don't see it. Actually, I'm better now. I am better now because my knight is heading... Well, knight e is coming, right? This is lost, because knight f6 is coming. This is lost, man. Boom. Alright, so see, that's the Grandmaster thing, right? It was draw, 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 and then if you start playing very passively against the Grandmaster, you give me some pawns, I take them. You know, extra pawn is... Yeah, not a bad game. Not a bad game. He survived the middle game. But of course, you know, London is actually you need to play the system in a classical game. Because there's so many nuances, and I was just being very cautious here. I think that around sometime here, when he played FG3, can we analyze this position? I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Ooh, 96, 92% accuracy. Wow. All right. So, okay, so around this time where we have this position, right, FG3. See, it's 0.63. 0.63 is normal advantage. Bishop C8, Bishop E6. All right, so the computer likes Bishop C6, Bishop D5. I concur. Rook D7, and yeah, I probably traded this bishop way too early. Probably way too early. And here, knight D4, of course, is way more accurate to play for white. Because after what I did, this was passive. Passive, passive, passive. G4. Knight D5. Again, yeah, in order to calculate this well, you need to sort of... Alright, so we have a third game starting. Let's see, I'm playing another IM from Austria. Alright, so we're gonna play our favorite Khan system. Should have taken the draw. No, I always knew how to pre-move, but it's the trick when to pre-move, right? It's because sometimes you pre-move and you blunder stuff. That's not how I really want to pre-move. So he probably knows his stuff. He probably knows his stuff. Knight f6. I don't know about this queen d3 though. This is very unusual. Ooh. Really? Just like that. Queen d3 and f4? Are you for real? And b4, my god. Such an aggression. Such an aggression. If I play a5, then... then what are you gonna do, Mr. Ghostbuster? It's not that great move, to be honest. Probably bishop e7, just castles. But I wanted to use the fact that his b4 pawn has to declare its intentions, right? Declare the intent. And probably take with the rook. But now this black should be okay now, right? Probably white is slightly better still, but black should be doing fine. Should be doing fine because you do grab some pawns here, I understand. I don't see any mates though, yeah. I don't see any mates though. Of course, not so easy. Bishop e7, castles, castles, knight d6. Take, 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 take. Or knight c5, take, take. He gets the extra pawn, which is annoying. I don't want to give this guy a pawn. But if I play knight c5 here... Oh, he just plays e5. And then I cannot capture the pawn, right? Because of the mate. So let's play bishop e7 then. And then we trade. Trade. Gotta take this pawn. Take this pawn. Huge trades, right? I have no idea. I think white is probably better here, but so he wants to play rook d1, I guess. And there's check, right? Unpleasant stuff. Felix. Mr. Felix. It's very accurate. Yeah, I think I got into trouble now. Alright, and if I play this move anyway... I'm just curious about this. And knight f6. What is gonna happen? So I see he has this check, but I have knight g4, knight e3. And I think I have enough compensation for the missing exchange. Otherwise I castle, but he does have a strong pair of bishops. Okay, very tricky position, very tricky position. Probably I am worse. I have only a minute left. Wow. Look at this move. Look at that move. Wow. That is simply wow. Yeah, but black is still okay, right? I think I survived. My central powerful bishops. Ooh. I'm gonna make this, ooh, what's it called, this thing? The proboscis. The proboscis, probably rook c2. Just to make sure this pawn doesn't go anywhere. Or rook a3 actually, yeah. Actually f5. Can probably just go f5 here. And then king e7. Check. And rook c3. Yeah, try not to blunder anything there. Like rook a7, bishop h5, right? So he goes like this. Okay, and if I give you a check, and rook h1. Oh, I don't have time. I do not have time. You know what, we're gonna offer a draw, man. Yeah. Gonna offer a draw because, yeah, he plays rook a3, he just basically holds. Alright, not bad. Let's analyze this game. What I'm drinking tea. Great with Gata. Okay. Alright, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I wasn't sure about this a5, right? So you see, guys, oh, I should have played d5. 95% accuracy for this guy. Not bad. Alright, so b4, and then we have d5, right? d5, and then bishop b4. Forgot about d5 completely. Yeah, d5 is the move. After this, white is definitely doing well. Rook d1 makes sense. Bishop e7, knight d6, knight e4, king f2 first line. All right. Rook a2 third line, and knight f6 first line. Ooh, the only not losing move. Yeah, bishop b6 he had to play probably, because then white is just better. And because he just played this line, and g3 is just... Alright, the computer shows it's minus 2.23, but it's nothing. King f6. Was king f6 correct? Correct. Alright. And if he plays bishop h5, rook c4, rook a7, then I just give checks, and then probably e5, yeah? So king e1, check here. And king e1. Ooh, bishop f3. Oh, but this endgame. You guys see this endgame, right? This is actually amazing. Because his pawn is now on h4, which means that this endgame... Wait, this endgame is still okay for white. So king c6, king d4, f6, probably h5, h6, king c4. If I play e5, right? What is this position? He takes, plays king b4, then just f4, yeah? It's just a draw. Yeah, alright, so this is a draw. Alright, so I was not winning at any point. In fact, my opponent was better. And it was pretty interesting game, yeah? Elephant, bishop d3, right. Yeah, the computer was talking about bishop f3, but I don't believe in that there is a huge difference. Wow, Hikaru's gonna flag him, yeah? Are you gonna flag him? There's no way you can flag him. I mean, it's bishop and rook. Come on, guys. Rook and bishop versus rook and bishop. Alright. Very good defense by this Vishnu guy. Yeah, he cannot flag him because there is increment, right? Yeah. Alright, so what else? We have Firuza. Oh, I'm playing black again. Why am I playing black again? Elephant, bishop d3. Yes, elephant. I don't like to think of it as a bishop as the bishop, the figure that is sort of clerical, right? Oh. Alright, so we're gonna go into this line. Vanya. Everybody knows the systems. Okay, I think there's this tank was 94. It's a pretty interesting one. The idea you want to go into the Dutch Stonewall. So let's go and play Dutch Stonewall here. Let's see how this guy from Moldova plays it. So f5, b4, quite aggressive, I guess. a6. Alright, and if I play bishop f6, you play probably e3. Well, in this case, I want to play g5 anyway. So let's go and try to make sure this knight on e4 stays put. g4. 96. Let's not make it easy for him to open the queen side. Just bishop g7 maybe, so knight c5 I guess, maybe. Alright, bishop g7. So I can get this pawn by taking on c4 and taking on b5. Then he opens, that opens his bishop on g2, which is not what I want to see. However, I do get a pawn, right? So I don't know. Let's see this. I want to see this. I want to see this. because I'm a pawn grabber. I'm a pawn grabber. That's what I do. Queen e7, bishop b4 maybe. Rook e2, rook e8. And I need to do something about this bishop on c8. What I'm gonna do about this bishop? I don't know. It's bad bishop, yeah. I guess this e5 square as well. So maybe not trade. Yeah, let's not trade this rook. Let's keep this rook for now. Queen e7. Yeah, these youngsters are not easy to play against. 93. No idea what he wants. Let's play 95 anyway. Okay. Queen to where? Don't have much time though. Don't have much time. Or does he want to play knight f4 maybe? I don't know. Yeah, my bishop on d7 sucks. Really bad bishop. Okay. Damn it, this guy is accurate. Alright, good. Who's this guy? Chess. Manshitko, Moldova.
I played him in Gata.
I met him Karlsruhe?
I played him.
Oh, you played him Karlsruhe?
And with time you said he was suspicious.
Alright, let's take a look. Very cautious dude. Okay, good. 82% accuracy, 78% accuracy. Okay, makes sense. Alright, so bishop e1. And f5 was probably... Well, the computer says it's excellent. I don't believe it. Knight b3. Best. Knight f6. And now, oh, I can take on b5 immediately. Oh, of course. My God, I forgot about this. And then it's a different structure, right? Then you can play b6 and bishop b7. Okay. Mistake. Knight c5 is good. Definitely not accurate. And should probably should probably exchange one pair of rooks, yeah? Maybe. Yeah, this is a difficult position to play well. Bishop d7. followed by rook a8 maybe. I don't know. This is difficult. And now I was thinking about this knight c6. Is this playable? Oh, I did not see this, guys. Queen f7, and if rook b5, then bishop d7. Right, I was worried about this because I did not see here. Knight dc7 though, also not bad, yeah. So he can't really sack this, but he can play, but he can't play this. Then e4, and I cannot take this pawn because of... Look at this knight on e5 and my bishop on c8, yeah? And all the sorts of threats with the bishop here. My king is way too open. Yeah, now he can exchange, he can sack the exchange because my bishop on c8 is so bad. All right, so see how to play this position as white. This is how. Your logo hides the time clock. Does it? All right, fine. I'll move it. Okay. All right, so okay, good. Yeah, because he is much better here in this final position. He's just trying to be cautious about it, right? Especially we have both like 17. Oh, he has 17 seconds left. So that's why he accepted the draw. Yeah, but of course in the classical game, I think rook takes b5 and e4 are probably easy to see, yeah? Much easy to see. Yeah. Alright, so we analyze this game. And let's go and see what else happening. Bocharov is actually in 4 out of 4. Oh, little Plezant is there. Jopel, Harut, who is this Harut guy? I am, France. Who is this guy? Oh, Armenian, French Armenian. Okay. So he beat Hassan Gatin, and he beat Potapo, the Russian girl. We have Bortnik and Vladimirovich coming. Dubov is 4 out of 4 as well. Kovalyov, Dobrov. You guys see how many 4 out of 4 people there are? This is not funny, right? 40 people, including Vincent Keimer. While Nakamura, Mamedjarov both lost half a point. Mighty GM Pretender. Nice name. Some Liza Solovyova is also 3.5 out of 4. Really? Seriously? Okay, let's take a look. She beat an FM, she beat National Master, and she beat the CM. Alright, nice pairings. We have some friends requests. And I guess we have a break after 4 rounds. After round 4 and round 7. Alright, so there is a break. Joppy is John Van Forest. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Obviously. How are the made for TT? Are they fair? How are what made for TT? The parents? Okay, guys, we see. Oh, the parents. It's a Swiss system. There can be no fairness in the Swiss system. And 930 players, 10 rounds is nowhere near enough. It should be at least 13 rounds. At least. Then, that way leaders will play their strongest peers. No commentary, yeah? Okay, it's nice to see Maxim here among the leaders. Let's take a look at his games. He played in IM, and he also played a GM. Who is this guy, Santrapojo? I have no idea. Let's click on this guy. Seems to be an American. Miami. Okay, no idea. And we see Maxim actually playing Queen's Gambit accepted, yeah? And this guy is trying to be very safe with white. Yeah, this is considered to be a very good system for white, actually. Knight c4, I don't know, maybe. Bishop c2. I think this is all old theory. I think white is considered to be slightly better here. But again, we're talking about Maxime Legrave. He has something up his sleeve. But so far, Maxime is under a huge pressure, right? Wow, he is losing here. If he has to play a move like f5, that means he is under serious pressure. And of course, knight f5 would probably have finished the game, but this is actually looks normal grandmaster move. But there is no way in heck you will see queen g5. There is no way any normal sane grandmaster would find this queen g5 move. There is no way. Besides, it's not that great, right? So I don't know what the computer is talking about. So queen f4 is the second line, which is kind of surprising to me. I mean, what is the point of these moves? You're trying to protect the knight, right? You're trying to protect the knight, but that means, and you're going back. This is bad, yeah, definitely bad. You really need to play queen e3, and then you have knight b6. You have knight e6 coming, right? Then black is in trouble. But if you're going back, you're being pawned down. Now black misses some tactics again. Queen e3, very passive play by white. He was playing so active nicely in the opening and in the middle game, but now he just collapses. And he resigns, right? Because he's just losing everything. Alright, so it was an important tournament. That was an important game, guys. Why 13? Because then in a tournament of such, with so many players, with almost everybody grandmaster, title player, basically. You know, if you look at the past results, sometimes you see leaders not playing each other because there's just so many people climbing ahead, right, to the top, and you're playing only what 10 rounds, and it's not enough. Yeah, this is 10 rounds, right? This is not enough, guys. Come on. This is 1,000 players playing, all of them titled. We have 40 people, I think, with 4 out of 4, right? 40 people. Guys, this is too much. Too much. And then you have half a point less. We have... okay, I have a game starting. We have probably another 40 people. So there's this huge layer and layer of people playing. Alright, so I'm finally playing white. I'm playing against women international master. Who that is, I have no idea. Can we just click and find out? Alright, I don't know. Probably some young kids. Alright, h3 is a must. What do I play here? Just e3, I guess. a4. Again, bishop b5. Castles. And we're going for that e4. So we get basically the same position as the game with the other IM, right? Absolutely same identical position. Bishop h4. Ooh, but you're really going for my bishop. Wow. You're really going at it. Yeah, still, you know, that hole on f5 looks very nice for white. So I'm kind of like this position for white anyway. these types of positions, and then bishop usually goes to f1. Now the weakness is on d6, and the only thing, maybe I don't have to play bishop h2, because again, you're gonna play knight f4 anyway, and then bishop on h2 is doing something or nothing. But I don't want to give up this bishop for nothing, so let's play this move. And yeah, see now that bishop on b7 is closed, right? And weakness is on b6 and d6, just as I mentioned before. So that's the reason why you need that bishop on b5. Because anytime black plays c6, you are applauding your opponent for his help. All right, now I just have to, again, figure out how to put this knight on f5, and also attack the pawns on b6 and d6. Now, white queen obviously gets a clear plan. It goes to b3 here. And now we're gonna attack all these pawns, right? Take on e5 maybe first. Probably play rook d1 maybe even first, I don't know. We can take immediately knight c4, or knight c4 anyway. All right, so let's start with knight c4. Knight is going to e3 f5. In the meantime, he also attacking that pawn on b6. So black has to do something. Then, of course, the whole idea is to put the knight on e3 and f5. That's the main idea. Bishop a6. Okay. All right, maybe rook a d1 first, just to make sure we have stuff here. Queen a3 was another possibility, of course, probably more accurate, but I kind of like centralizing my rooks first before I go into any sort of battle. I like to develop my pieces, centralize rooks, and then I'm ready to do the battle. Then I am ready. And I'm ready to battle. So as I was saying, queen a3 looks pretty nice. Then b5 then. I'm not afraid of b5. But okay, let's queen a3. I really want to take this pawn on d6. And if you do that, then you grab with the knight. And also knight on f4 is now sort of really bad. And of course knight goes to f5. It should be good news for you. And knight c6 is a huge threat, so knight e5 here. Bishop going back to protect the stuff. And I'm gonna try to kick this knight away from f4 square. So there's some tricks probably coming up. Let's play rook e3. Make sure there are no tricks here with knight h3. Okay. Kind of aggressive, I guess. Maybe you can play like this. Maybe. But okay, let's grab this bishop. This bishop is important on g7 because it protects the entire black's entire king side, right? So we're attacking knight, we're attacking pawn, we're attacking bishop, we're attacking a lot of things. And this rook on e3 is important. Okay. All right, some tactical play, I guess. And take, knight g4. I don't know, let's just grab this pawn. Let's just grab this pawn. Rook takes. Try not to blunder anything. Knight c6. Okay. Rook d6 looks okay, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we're low on time. Right, let's grab this. Probably blundering. 95. Let's just grab this knight. Let's play it safe. Oh my god, I blundered. Alright. Okay, tough woman I am. Tough little kid. Tough game. Getting really short on time really messes up the quality of the game. 93% accuracy, wow. Wow. I'm impressed myself. Just kidding. Alright, so guys, see, rook a d1 first was more accurate. Bishop a6 first line. Rook a d1 first line. Probably mistake. d5 was probably better, but okay, queen a3, nothing. And she took on d4. Oh, I had taken a4 first. Alright, not a big deal. Bishop c4. Knight c6, of course, first. Of course, 95. Bishop f1. Queen f6, standard. Rook e3. Queen b3 first, makes sense also, but I wanted to protect my king side. Because I knew she was going to play g4. And after knight f5, now she is much worse. But she found this little trick, which was incredible. Yeah. c7, of course, but okay. Win a tempo, right? By playing c7. Knight c6. Queen b3, as I mentioned before. Queen b3, just rook d5 and go for the attack. Go for that h6 pawn. Oh my god, my game starts. So I'm playing white again. Good game. Who is talking? Good game. Alright. It's quite possible I could win it, but whenever I'm like 10 seconds below, I start to get really anxious. You know, I start to play like maybe 2500. When I'm below 10 seconds, I'm like, psh, forget it, I'm gone. I can tell you that honestly. When it's 5 seconds, and then it's like 2200 level chess, for sure, easily. Let's bring the bishop back to e3. grab. Alright, let's try to trade the queens. You don't want to let me trade the queens, I guess. You're not the guy. Bishop e2, knight f4, I guess. That's your trick. How do I get the endgame here? I have no idea. Alright, let's play g3. Let's try to play some normal chess. It's not easy to play normal chess here. Not easy to play normal chess. This guy is from Turkmenistan. Alright, Mr. Turkmenistan. Just protect. Wow. Really very aggressive. Very aggressive. I'm probably correct. Probably correct. Probably correct. Probably correct. So if I take this pawn and there's bishop d5 or something. I don't want to play b4. Don't like this position at all. Don't like this position at all. Can I grab this pawn maybe? It's kind of bad pawn to take, but why not? I'm already down material. Oh, I should have played rook g1. Rook g1, of course. Like in the kid defense. Like in the kid. Okay. Queen c6. g1. Okay. I don't know what to play, so I'm just basically making stuff up. Oh, I missed the mate. Oh, I missed the mate. Okay, I missed the mate. Why are you thinking about obvious moves? The dude is thinking about obvious moves. I don't get it. Okay. No name. Who is this guy? No name. 98% accuracy. And that was today, right? Today he plays 98% accuracy. Before that, 87, 98% accuracy. All right, let's analyze this game. I think we found our first suspicious character today. Because he played perfect opening moves, yeah? So take, bishop e2 normal, but all right, take. 78% accuracy, but that's at the end, because he knows he was just playing bullshit. He knows he was completely winning. So the most important moves are here. So queen e7, all right, g3, excellent. Bishop e6 is best. And of course, f5. Rook d8 first. Queen c2 is not accurate precisely because of f5. Precisely because of f5. This is not an easy move to find. I mean, then you take with the pawn, right? This is not an easy line to find. And black is just better. So all my trouble started because of that knight c4 move. Just play normal bishop c4, knight f3, white is okay. Knight c4, but then he found this very good grouping of his pieces, queen e7, bishop e6, second line. f5, first line, b6, second line. This is very strong move, by the way. f4 probably winning too, but this is very strong. f4, queen g5 is sort of the move to throw off your suspicions. This is the reason why this move is played. Doesn't lose anything. Just to throw off your suspicions, because knight g3 is definitely not a human move. Guys, knight g3, this is the telltale sign that the guy is using an assistance, because there is no way in hell a human player would play knight g3 and willingly to go for against that rook g1, right? There is no way. Now this knight g3 thing, it tells me this is the assisted game. All right, this was an assisted game, not always, but in certain moves only. So I can report this guy, because I know now he was not playing fairly. Yes. Okay, for a lot of reasons, but he's an IM, and he is playing in that position. He's taking on g3 with the knight when f4 would be a good move. That just tells me that. And knight g3 is by far the first line, because otherwise I will be more or less okay. You know, he will need to do a lot of... but after knight g3, which is a computer move for sure. So that was a computer move, and he's also from Turkmenistan. That tells me enough that I want to know. Enough to call into doubt his playing abilities in this game. Enough. Okay. All right. Queen d7 then, probably. Because knight g3, my god, that is such a computer move. That was the most computer move I've ever seen one. Alright. We are worse. And of course I lose the pawn. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, got outplayed in the opening. Wasn't too careful about what I'm doing. And affected by the previous game. And I am finding knight g3 in that position when any other move was far more logical. Of course, I believe you. I believe you that you can find that. Yeah, this bishop on b6, he gets this line also. He also gets this line. Okay, we didn't want to play here. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, queen takes a2, right? Now that's an IM, right? Now that's an IM. He makes mistakes. Even in the winning position, he makes a mistake, miscalculates, blunders. Move 30. Well, there is check. I don't have a mate. I'm under check, and then yeah, but I want to report this guy. I want to report this guy. And look at this knight g3 move. Freaking unbelievable. I mean, I fully expect a human player to play f4 here. Alright, or bishop d5, for example. Still. Yeah, but knight g3, what is this? Bishop f6, third line. No mistakes. First or second or third line moves. Always. And then look at this. Yeah, expecting f3 or bishop d5 or something, whatever. Then king h8, third line move. I mean, I blundered here the mate in 1, right? This is bishop h4 mate. But okay, this is not human. Black is not human. Later, of course, once he was winning, he can allow himself all sorts of crazy moves. But until this point, at this stage of the game, I'm pretty sure that there was a lot of suspicious stuff going on. All right, let's go over this game. Let's go over this game. And a4, queen d7 is probably inaccurate. Of course, queen b4. I forgot about queen b4. Yeah, queen b4. Queen d7. And white is better. Do I have to play rook d8 here? Well, it's the first line, right? Rook d8 makes sense. I mean, just castling d5 just equals, so rook d8 makes sense. And yeah, castling and knight d5 also makes sense, right? I didn't see that. 95. Queen c7, I thought about it, by the way. I saw this move, but I didn't play it. Because after the... See, it's a huge advantage for white now. Because he's getting my pawn. So castles was a mistake. Bishop queen c6 with the idea of rook d5 had to be played. And after bishop e3, black is already suffering. Yeah, this is practically winning position. And not bad play by my opponent. Rook c4, rook c6, rook d7, rook c2. Bishop d4 was very strange though. Yeah, he gave me whole tempo. Bishop f2 immediately. Queen c6, check. Bishop f2, queen e4, queen f3, which for some reason I thought he cannot play, but rook d7, I don't know, just grab the pawn. Queen h5 probably wins immediately. Yeah, he started to play really passively here, and he should have just gone e6 or something. And now black is back in the game, of course. And this is at this point when I was thinking about offering a draw. You know, queen e4 is much stronger, but okay, queen e6, this is pretty much a draw. Okay, queen takes a2 gave me a notion that, well, some of his previous moves also made me understand that this is a definitely human player. This is definitely rook d2 with the idea of rook d1, of course, yeah. Yeah, not bad. But this is an IM, and he made a lot of inaccuracies in the middle game. Right. Alright, so this was the... so the previous dude was a very suspicious character, the Turkmenistan guy. Very suspicious character. We don't even know who he is, he has no name. But that move, knight g3, is inhuman move. That's what tells me that that guy is a huge suspicious character. Because if he played bishop d5, which is like human move, yeah, then I can believe. But knight g3 is not human at all. Yeah, knight d7 probably should be played. You need to get rid of this knight, but with the knight, not with your... yeah, Hikaru really knows his stuff, yeah. Knight goes to d7, makes sense. Actually, this is looking good for black now. Yeah, this is definitely looking good for black. What happened? Yeah, black is missing a lot of chances here. Knight d7, queen c2. Oh, he just blundered the pawn. Because king h8 and rook e1. Yeah, black just gave away this hugely important pawn. Yeah. And black was better. This game is better for black because superior structure, knight and queen, stronger than the bishop. Bishop has no targets. And this was better for black. So, that was interesting stuff. So what's going on? What am I missing? Yes, it is Title Tuesday. As usual, all the trolls are coming into play. I have Dubov playing. And let's see what's going on. Alright, so he's pawned down, but he's got compensation. And that pawn on e6 is not going anywhere. And black just allowed, he went from the pretty decent position to something absolutely horrible. Yeah, a5, b6 should have been played probably. He was probably afraid of knight e6. But a5 and h6, not worry about knight e6 because that knight will be pinned. This just allows really bad pawn structure for... But then again, it looks very drawish. Yeah, king g6, knight h7. Oh, now, this is no longer a draw. I mean, it probably is a draw for the computer, but for the human to play this endgame for black, it's probably lost. Yeah, because you get two passers on the king side, right? And boom. Okay, so let's close that game. So let's switch to e4. And we'll just play some chess. Okay. Okay, it's just f3. Oh, there was this plan with the bishop going to b2 actually in this position. So this is like Sveshnikov, except this is kind of different Sveshnikov, yeah. All right, let's grab this knight. I don't like having attacking pieces near my king. Let's attack this rook pawn on d6 immediately. Attacking this pawn. Should be able to grab it with this rook, because knight d4, knight e2, king f1, king e2. Ah, but then bishop takes c4, yeah. So that's the trick, maybe. Alright, so let's grab this anyway. h5, the idea of h4 and h3, I guess. Let's kick this bishop out. And h4 is coming. Alright, so I need to trade this knight probably. Or maybe b5. Should have played just b4, h4. I don't know what you're planning there, man, but I'm just gonna play rook d6. And queen c3 maybe. Yeah, just play simple chess. Make sure we don't blunder anything. Queen g5. Let's trade this bishop then. I don't think you can take on c5 immediately. So that means if I trade this bishop, I should be better. Okay, second rook, of course. Rook c5 is coming, I guess. So let's just trade this. Extra healthy pawn, to be honest. It's not easy to win, but if you allow me to take this one, I'll take this one first. Okay, this is definitely winning now. right, this guy does play like an IM. All right, he makes some. He plays good chess, but he's making mistakes in positional judgment and tactical judgment. Right, doesn't play 90% accuracy like the other guys did. All right, so a4. Keep this pawn on a5. Extra weakness. So black is lost. King walks to b5, wherever, somewhere. Just walks. Walk with your king. You cannot see the name of the event. It's Title Tuesday, man.
Of the opponent.
I cannot see the name of the opponent. Alright, guess I'll put it somewhere here. Alright, now I should be able to see it. Alright, let's check this IM's accuracy level. Because an IM should be around 70, anywhere between 60 and 80%. That's the IM level of accuracy. 88, okay. So, knight c5, f3 is good. Bishop f2 is best, knight e6 is best, knight e5, knight f4 is best. Bishop, queen d3, inaccurate. I don't know, I like queen d3. Excellent, queen f6 is best, really? Okay. Queen g5, but doesn't matter probably, yeah, because I still grab this pawn. Yeah, he played this move h5, which I see is the second line in the computer, which kind of was surprising to me. Because I didn't feel like black has any possibility of an attack here. I really felt he should go for this rook f d8, and then, for example, here, right? I played knight b4 because I need to trade this knight. And here I fully expected the line with the rook f d8 and knight d4, or knight d4 immediately. Right, he had to play knight d4, and that was his only chance, I think, because after exchange here and h4, white is just very solid. And just extra pawn. So c5, preventing that bishop e6, b5 stuff, right? So that was important. Queen c5, and black is slowly sliding into position. Bishop c4, third line, not bad, because I need to change this bishop, right? And rook c7, rook d7, and black is. Yeah, this is lost because I thought he was going to take on c5, but then I can just take on c5 here. I calculated this line that, I mean, if he takes here, then just check on f5, and there is mate coming, so he has to trade the queens. But if he doesn't, if he plays queen h3, then it's just king e2. And if check, then king d3. And it's the same thing. Queen f5 check, because of rook d8 mate, he has to play queen g6, just extra exchange. So he plays rook c6, and then, of course, it says excellent, but after queen f5, just completely winning. Yeah, this is completely winning. This is +4. All right, so that was the IM. This is how IMs play. And I believe this guy. Right? Why did not black contest the d-file? He could not. You love Gata's paranoia? It's not paranoia, man. I played so many engines, so many games against computers in my years of playing chess that I can smell the computer move. I can smell when the opponent is doing something fishy. I can smell it. So that game, I don't lose against humans unless I mean I don't lose against most of the human players, even if it's only 1 second increment, because you know I still have a pretty good feel for the position. But to lose like that, a game like that in 20 moves against an IM, first of all, a lot of his moves were perfect computer moves. A lot of moves. I'm talking about f5 timing. You guys remember I was talking about the timing earlier today? So that rook a8 f5 was perfect timing. That's one. And of course the second move that was very suspicious was that b6 move. Yeah, just closing off my bishop, but okay, maybe. If you're super GM, you can find these moves. Okay, no problem. But then knight takes g3. If you ask a super GM what move to play, just show them this position and see how many super GMs will play knight takes g3 in that position. And the answer is none. None of them will ever play knight g3 when they have lots of simpler moves to play. Simpler moves. Knight g3 was the 99.99% move that told me that this guy is using something. All right. I mean that he is a suspicious character with a 99% of being very suspicious. All right. There's suspicious, there's very suspicious, and there's 99% suspicious. So let's put it that way. All right, so we go into the system. I used to play this quite a lot with white. It's kind of very safe for white to play. I don't know, I like it. All right, it's much easier. It's much easier to play it with white because again, against the computer you should not play it for sure. All right, you should not play it against the computer because the computer is going to kill you. Yeah, but that's why he is a computer. Okay. So queen e2, and he plays here. Then I can play bishop e3. That's the idea behind. So sometimes black plays h6 immediately, not allowing me to play this stuff. So h3, kind of keep my bishop. Okay. Rook d1. Rooks to the open files. Queen to e1 maybe. Can I play e5 here at some point? Actually, no, let's exchange this bishop. That's usually the whole idea behind this line. You want to leave black with these pawns on the dark squares, meaning he's got now bad bishop. All right, that's one of the main ideas in this line. So a little bit of queen b5 maybe. So we're creating this very transparent threat of taking on f4, taking on c6. But the bigger threat is knight c4, followed by a5 here. No, this is not Gata system. This is London system, but this is the standard. This is the standard dc5 line. All right. This is also bishop g5. This is like Torah attack, but it's not exactly Torah attack. Okay, and if I play a5 here, then... Oh, you have knight c7, right? You have knight c7. I forgot about that. Queen b3. But still. Still. What is this position? He's gonna play knight a6 some point, yeah? I mean, b5, bishop takes c5, right? That was my plan. So he takes. Let's take this. I need to take this probably pawn. Play bishop f4. Rook d7 doesn't look right. Okay, so bishop f4 is okay. Now this is kind of important. So knight e3. queen, just c2, I guess. Alright, so he survives, yeah? He survives, okay. Ooh, e5. Maybe he not only survives, but he survives in style. But I get the pawn, yeah? Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, this is an IM. This is an IM playing typical IM strength. See, he's blundering stuff, right? That's what IMs do. They blunder stuff. They blunder stuff. That is what they do. Oh my god, my turn to blunder stuff. Thank god I have this shot. I thought I was dead. Now I'm equal. Alright, so I have rook d5, thank god. This is a draw now. Maybe I'm slightly better, yeah? Because I can actually take on c3 and play knight d2. And then bring my king really fast. Maybe. Can I do that? Oh, but you decide to play it this way. But this way, then I get too much stuff. Okay. King e2, king f3, f5. So I gotta pick the pawn. Gotta take this pawn. So we have extra pawn. It's not much, but something, right? Where is this knight going? Let's play h4. Alright, so I'm gonna play it like this. I'm gonna play it like that. Okay, so see, I blundered that thing. I blundered the, yeah, rook d5, I got lucky there that I had it because I blundered that stuff. See, we're both blundering stuff, right? But in the endgame, I think it should be winning, yeah? It's very interesting to see. Let's check. I mean, now it's completely winning here. Completely. Wow, 97, 96%, guys. Come on. That's unreal. Yeah, okay, so this position, +2, yeah? Rook d5 first, of course. My god. Getting old. Alright. So I got lucky on that rook d5. The only move. And he plays knight f4. I thought he's gonna play bishop c3 and make a draw, because that's a draw. But he allowed me this endgame, and I think f4. Alright, so I got a feeling for this position a little bit. Yeah, I played f4. It's very close to a draw, though. Very close, but... 94, first line. I like that. Oh, 92 knight g3. Wow. 92 knight g3. And if he just stands, what happens? And if he just stands here? Oh, the computer doesn't know what to do. Alright. So, a triangle. Alright, this is a draw, yeah? 96, terrible. Yeah, he should have played knight g6. But still not easy. Oh, the computer says it's winning. How? Check. Alright. Okay, knight c6 is coming, right? Knight d6, king b8, and knight b5. Alright, so that's winning. Alright, so, you know, tough endgame, but seems pretty reasonable, yeah. So I didn't play too badly. Not that one. Queen d3, my god. What's with all the queen d3s, man? It's just... What kind of chess people are being taught these days? Playing queen d3, my god. Now what, queen g3? Okay. Just gives me a pawn just like that. Alright, let's play h5. You can stick that pawn. I don't want to say a bad word. You know, somewhere. Okay, so let's bring the queen to b6. Okay, 94. Maybe bishop e7 first, yeah. Really want to play 94 though. I don't see how he can be winning here. It's kind of dangerous. Alright, so let's just play safe, I guess. Safe chess. Bishop e7. Ugh. Just play safe chess. Rook c8. Okay, we are getting somewhere, I guess. F5, 96 maybe? Is that what you want? Is that what you want to do? Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, e5. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, e5. Of course he plays e5. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the development behind the development. Of course he plays this move. Of course. Alright, so your prep is good. The opening prep is good. Yep. Got killed in this game. That's the idea behind Queen D3, I guess. That is the idea. Oh my god, just a rook for nothing. Okay, but I was losing. Yeah, I should have probably taken that pawn. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this is all in home prep. Pretty sure. You need to learn this line. So 94 is okay. Yeah, Queen G3. Basically gotta play this. Yeah, probably should have just taken that pawn. H5, bishop G5, Queen B6, Rook D8, bishop B7. And now my bishop is tied, yeah? My bishop is bad now. And I just got free squares on G5 and H4, so this H5 move was bad. So don't play H5 here. Just don't play H5. Probably just play something normal, like G6, bishop B7, Queen B6. Not so easy though. This is not easy. G6. Rook C5, 90. Oh, 95. My god, 95, of course. 95 and knight G6. Of course. And if he plays this tough, then knight G6. Just kick that queen out, although the computer says it's bad, yeah? Yeah, so this Sicilians are notoriously difficult to play. So if I'm not prepared, then see, I get killed. Very simple. Yeah, I was thinking about taking here and playing bishop e4. Probably should have gone for this, but after c4, white is better, of course. White is just better. Admittedly, white is better here. All right. So, so I got killed in the opening. That's fine. That is fine. E5 just wins +5, yeah. Yeah, rook g8 was absolutely horrible. Knight g8 would be at least better than that, but that means a disaster for black in the opening. So it started with this. What is this? Rook c5. Let's check it out. f4. Why is it so different with the pawn on g7? I mean, it's still pretty good for white. Okay, but after d5. Okay, so knight on f6 is protected, I guess. That's important for some reason. Yeah, it probably is important, yeah. Maybe. Okay. So queen d3. New system for me to study. I haven't looked at Khan in a long time. I don't know this move. It's the first time I see it in this move order. Usually they played it in different move order. b5 looks normal. Should be 7. Yeah, this definitely should be good for black. Maybe just play knight c5, I think. Maybe knight c5 is the most accurate. Just force white. Oh, but then... see, the computer evaluation here is white is better. Simply because his queen holds my bishop to this pawn, and I cannot play g6, really. Because my whole bunch of squares here is weak. So maybe I should have played bishop e7 instead, and then just go for this, right? Like Sozin attack, right? I think this is very similar to Sozin attack. That was Bobby played, right? Bishop e3, and now this is normal. Yeah, this is standard. All right, so now I know. Just castle. Just castle and play this position. Then we get standard Scheveningen. Okay. So we learned something new. That's good. How many rounds left? Is that it? Oh, that was the last round, right? That was the last round. Okay, and Nakamura wins. Firuzaev's third second. Let's see. Nakamura played Bortnik, Vidit, Little Peasant, Anishuk, Shield, Spas, and a bunch of Grandmasters. Very strong performance. Alright. Let's see this game. So he plays Pierce. And this is considered to be slightly better for white. Yeah, we had to play b4 here. This is also interesting, but I'm not sure what knight is doing on h6. Okay, f4. But knight is going to e5 now. And that pawn on c3 becomes weak. Queen h4, directly attacking that pawn on f6 is probably better, but I don't think it's... Now knight on h6 is really bad. Really bad. And this d pawn is alive, and black wins this game. Not bad. So let's see about my opponents. The one that killed me earlier, this Gary. How did he do? Let's look at his archive. So he killed another GM, and then he lost to Aravind. Let's see what he played. Oh, come on. Now he plays the opening like a patzer. GF. Doesn't even find knight c5, yeah? Alright. Queen g6. Doesn't take the pawn on f4. Okay. Simply... Yeah, look at the way he played against this guy and the way he played against me, yeah? Alright. This game he played like, I don't know. Ridiculous. And the second guy that killed me was fair enough. Alright, so I lost only one game because I lost in the opening, right? I didn't realize that Cillian was that dangerous, and the second game against a very suspicious character, we see him playing some very strange games after that. Alright, so I guess that's it for today, and thank you for staying for this event. and I'll see you another time, guys. Thank you very much.